The S.A.S model is a Scottish Special Forces unit that's been seen in all of the Counter-Strikes to date. During the beta, he suffered from a seriously pointy head, before being given a makeover for the proper release and then recoloured from blue to black for 1.6. It's worth knowing this, since the black and blue theme has persisted until the present day. Anyway, this is the Counter-Strike 1.6 model, already sporting his gas mask. He got an HD makeover for Condition 0 which ups the body count, returns to the blue clothing, and gives him a nice protective helmet to further confuse where his head hitbox actually is. There's no question that this model is more detailed, though I do find the rimless reflective goggles a strange choice. Don't worry, it doesn't last for long since, for Source, these were replaced with transparent glass. This is the best look at the guys behind the mask that we ever get to see for the S.A.S model in Counter-Strike. The rest of the outfit remains remarkably similar to the style of the Condition 0 model, though it wasn't to last. For in Global Offensive, they've left the helmet at home, and the gas masks have been made opaque again. This is an interesting design choice. I've always considered transparency to be graphically superior to opaque. I mean, surely with glass stuff you want to be able to see through them, and yet for both this S.A.S model and the Leak Crew ones, it is only the Source version to have see-through specs. This is surely an artistic choice rather than a graphical limitation. While there was only one design at any given moment in the earlier games, we're given 6 different ones to play with for Global Offensive. For the first time in the game's history, we're able to have black and blue models in-game at the same time. I honestly think it was a bit of a wasted opportunity to keep them all looking so similar. I mean, if you're going to make more than one model, you might as well mix them up a bit more, rather than just changing the shades of the straps and the strip on the gas mask slightly. But there is a 6th and rarely seen version as well, this black and white model. And there's more. While the 5 you normally see have normal reflective goggles, the magical super special black and white 6th one has a red tint, instantly making him the darkest timeline and supreme team leader. Sadly, since I use a black map to showcase these guys, I've had to show these in-game for you to be able to see it. There's always something that goes wrong with these videos. Also, despite having different pockets and stuff, all of these models have the same number of polygons. Except variant D, which doesn't have an axe on its back. Finally, in late 2016, they updated them to the modern ones. The S.A.S were the first since CSGO's release to get such a refresh. Gone over 6 different types, now there's just one. And it's the blue model with a nice matching blue strip around the gas mask. We've gone full circle, back to the style used in the original Counter-Strike's official launch again. His larger eyepieces give him a sweet, innocent puppy dog stare, and it's mega reflective in game, which is cool. Perhaps more surprisingly, this newer high-def model is only 1000 polygons more than the older ones were, and significantly fewer than with the new Elite models. I guess I just expected it to be more than it is. Comparing the wireframes of both explains a few things. The new one may have more details, but the older one uses more polygons on what few details it has. There are lots of low-value polygons on the satchels around the body and in the lower legs. The newer one, although an upgrade, uses fewer in these areas and instead lavishes them on new details that you're more likely to notice. The newer model is also substantially more jiggly. Ragdolls are so last year. It's all about wobbly clothing now. I can't wait to see what they'll do when they update Dust 2's IDF models. There doesn't appear to be a limit on it either. Spin the mouse like a hell beast and this guy's radio flies out 90 degrees. We all know it's only a matter of time before this gets a player killed in a professional match and determines the outcome of an entire tournament. Valve, please fix. And lastly, here they all are next to each other. What do you think? Which do you like most? Post your opinions below, hit the like button, then share it with all of your friends, family and enemies. Next, click the subscribe button and tell everybody you know to do so as well. And never, ever unsubscribe. Please.